Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and welcome into the Fenix A320. We're sat here on the ground as Speedbird 35 November Charlie. We're at Heathrow and we're going to heading down to Nice. The weather at Heathrow, as you can see, is very gloomy. When we get to Nice, it's not much better. There's thunderstorms rolling in, scheduled for when we land, so that should be interesting. We've got full ATC here in Heathrow, and hopefully we'll have some ATC when we're down in Nice. Flight time, hour and 38 minutes. Without further ado, let's jump into the flight deck and get everything set up for today's service. So, welcome into the flight deck of the Fenix A320. We're all very accustomed to this flight deck. We'll jump into the captain's seat and we'll go into the overhead panel. Let's start some fault fire tests. Lovely, so we have the fault fire tests are correct, so we can start the APU, go ground, crew supply, fuel pumps on, and seatbelt sign on as well. And before we do anything else, let's go into the EFB and let's request our reference, and we'll also load payload with sim brief, and we'll just change the time so it says we're not delayed. Lovely, so I am behind live time at the moment. We're live weather, but I'm behind live time. I wanted a flying day. It's currently late evening in the UK. So we are going to go into the FMGC. We're going to go init reference, or MCDU, sorry. We're going to go route request, and we'll go wait for the flight plan to load in, and that's correct. We are Speedbird 35 November Charlie, real world call sign for this flight today. The cost index, let me get my flight plan up because my iPad has locked itself. Right, so we are, come on sim brief, load, 37 cost index, cruising at 330. The reason we're cruising at flight level 330 is any higher there is really strong winds. I was looking at the weather chart, really strong headwinds any higher than 330. So let's plug in the ATIS and let's give that a listen.
Bravo, time 1920 Zulu, arrival runway 09 left, departure runway 09 right, transition level, flight level 80, data link clearances are available, surface wind 3603 knots, variable between 330 and 030 degrees, visibility 8 kilometers, light rain, few clouds at 1000, ceiling 2800 broken, radar detected cumulonimbus clouds, temperature +3, dew point +2, QNH 993, trend, becoming ceiling 800 broken, acknowledge receipt of information Bravo and report aircraft type and current QNH on first contact with Heathrow.
So, crap weather here at Heathrow, that is apparent. We'll ask for clearance, not yet, we'll do it when we're closer to boarding. I don't like to do it too early, asking for clearance, because then we're sat here for a while on the gate, and that clearance could change. So APU started. Get constraints on both sides. Everything down there set correctly. We get predicted wind shear on. Zero the rudder trim, make sure that's 0. And the taxi, so we are Yankee here, 09 right, we'll go November Bravo 10. So
Fenix 9469, thank you. You just broke up on your point for the runway. Just repeat again, please.
Yes, ready for taxi, and we would be able of that for that departure.
Fenix 9469, thank you. You can taxi second right Alpha to hold November 7.
Second right on Alpha, November 7, 9469.
Heathrow Ground, very good afternoon. It's Speedbird 35 November Charlie, stand 521, aircraft type A320. Information Bravo with QNH 0993, requesting clearance to Nice, please.
Give it 35 November Charlie, thank you. Cleared Nice, Modern 1 Juliet, squawk 0274, the QNH 993 hectopascals.
Cleared to Nice, Modme 1 Juliet departure 0274 on squawk, and the QNH is 09934, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
35 November Charlie, repack is correct.
Right, so we've obtained our clearance. It's definitely the Modme 1 Juliet departure via 09 right.
350, thank you, stand
Is
564,
lovely
you push
for
it approved.
us. We'll insert that. That is pretty much everything we need to do. We're just going to wait for GSX to finish boarding, and then we can implement the weights and the fuel. So we'll give that a couple of minutes. It shouldn't be too long, as we haven't got many passengers today, and then we can request pushback.
Taxi the gate.
961 Lima, welcome to London Heathrow. You can taxi Alpha Charlie, stand 543.
Taxi Alpha Charlie, stand 543. Speed.
Welcome back into the flight deck. Boarding is completed. We can send that to the MCDU, which is there. We can accept the final load sheet. We'll go flight plan on the first officer's page for performance, and we'll jump into the performance tab, and we are going to sync and sync. Packs off. We're going to need wet runway and wing and
Alpha 506, good evening,
we're going to do by November 10th and send that to MCDU. So that is plugged in there. I'm happy with everything. We've got the performance chart there. Not the performance chart, sorry, the taxi instruction chart. We can go to ground GPU off and the chocks released, and then we can ask GSX politely to push us back.
Locking gear.
So, come on GSX, give me a push back.
Release parking brakes, please.
Heathrow Ground, it's Speedbird 35 November Charlie, stand 521, requesting push and start, fully ready.
235 November Charlie, thank you, stand 521, your push is approved, face east.
Push approved, face east, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, let's rock and roll. So we have
Commencing
push back obtained, beacon light on, checklist complete, start
thank you. You can taxi
switches
first
to
and
the
right on
ignition.
Bravo, hold Austin.
And I know they've told us not to start engines, but because we're on VATSIM, I just want to get it done quickly to get out. So we'll start engine number 1, and I'll let you listen to the fantastic engine starts on this IAE version of the A320.
About 72 Juliet, stand 507, request push and start, please.
272 Juliet, thank you. Once the company is on to stand 506, your push is approved, face out.
Okay, Alpha Company Park 506, push and start, approved, face south, to be about 72 Juliet.
Heathrow Ground, good evening, shuttle 11 Alpha with you at gate 503 with info code Bravo, and we're in A320 requesting IFR to Manchester.
Shuttle 11 Alpha, very good evening. Information Charlie is current, cleared Manchester, altered 1 Juliet, squawk 6017.
Altered 1 Juliet, departure.
So that looks like engine number 1 is starting nicely. We'll start engine number 2 once we have confirmation. There's the bus transfer over, and there's the Avail side. And we go engine number 2 to start. And we've got good end to rotation. So I do have the GSX profile for Heathrow as well that you can download on the eDebuild installer. It's really good.
Please set parking
Parking
brakes.
brake is set. And we'll give GSX confirmation that I'm happy. We've got 2 good engine starts. Well, 1 good engine start. Second one's going to come online shortly.
Unlocking gear.
Heathrow ground, good evening, so good flight, Papa Quebec, stand 508, information Charlie, GNH is 993 hectopascals, A320, PDC, request push and stop.
Stupid 5, Papa Quebec, thank you. The company on your right hand side that's pushing back first, hold position, I'll get that aircraft out and then I'll give you a push.
Okay, no problem, hold position, speed with 5, Papa Quebec.
There's the bus transfer over, and we've got a veil. So, there goes the pushback truck.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
And this makes me so excited for the Neos because the Fenix, like with the lighting and everything, it looks so good. I mean, look at that over the dashboard there. So there is the bypass pin. Thank you very much. Overhead panel, AP bleed off, master off, taxi on. Let's go down to the centre pedal stall. We'll go arm, speed brakes, flaps 1, ignition's off, or normal, and flight controls will trim down 0.3, max auto brake, and let's do a little flight control check. So we'll go full right, neutral, left, neutral, full down, and full up, and for the rudders, full left, and full right. Let's ask for taxi.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 35 November Charlie ready for taxi. We are able November 10.
Speedbird 35 November Charlie, roger. You can taxi right on Alpha to hold Dasso, please.
Right on Alpha to hold November 10. Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Negative, so it's hold Dasso, please. Delta Alpha Sierra Sierra Oscar. I hold you prior to the holding point on the runway. When I hand you off the tower, you can put your request to November Bravo 10, but at the moment hold Dasso, please.
Apologies, we'll hold Dasso for Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Oh, okay, I get what they mean. It was like when we went last time,
United
is it
350,
Lasmo,
contact Heathrow Tower,
down the other side of the runway.
118-505,
So it makes a lot of sense to take a little bit of stress off the controller.
You were just static there, sir, just confirm
So Dasso
118-505.
is, I think it's just the first hold point before the active taxiway, which it is. So we'll hold Dasso and then he'll let us contact him. It's just a straight line then onto the runway. I'll get him. Yeah, I do. This is like the 3rd time I've ever flown on VATSIM at Heathrow. I'm usually at like the airports I fly at most is like Birmingham, East Mids, and Manchester. So I'm very familiar with their procedures, but because it's a lot bigger airport, isn't it? It's I'm not used to it. But we'll remember for next time. So it's hold short of a point, and then yeah, you get released by tower, which is cool.
Super 3, 5 November Charlie, contact Heathrow Tower 118-505, good evening.
118-505, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, we'll park it up there, set the parking brake, and let's tune to tower.
Heathrow Tower, very good afternoon. Speedbird 35 November Charlie, holding short Dasso, requesting November 10.
Speedbird 35 November Charlie Tower, hello, hold November Bravo 10.
Hold November Bravo 10, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Okay, that's fine. November Bravo 10 is just the hold short point after that. So I think that is the release point onto the runway, which is fine, so we can taxi on forward. Just a straight line. Even I can't get lost here.
United
That's off
350
now.
Heathrow Tower. Hello. Gateway Airbus A320 from your right hand side, straight to the end, hold November Bravo 11.
And then, of course, the Boeing 777 Heavy off to our left is definitely going to go full length. Right, so it's not this whole point, it's the next one.
Super 35 November Charlie, you ready for departure?
We're fully ready, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Super 35 November Charlie, Roger, via November Bravo 10, runway 01, clear takeoff, from northerly at 3.
Roger, via November Bravo 10, clear for takeoff, runway 09 right, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, we're ready to rock and roll. Lights on. TARA. Weather radar on. ECAB no blue, cabin's ready. We are ready for departure. So it should be quite a long takeoff roll.
Super 70 Juliet Heathrow Tower, hello, hold November Bravo 10.
Hold November Bravo 10, Speedbird 72 Juliet.
Good evening, Delta 15 Golf is ILS 9 left.
Delta 15 Golf Heathrow Tower, hello, surface control, Bravo 3.
Bit muffled there, was that clear to land, sorry, for 15 Golf?
So, spool them up, 50%. Chrono, forward pressure. Stable. Manflex, SRS, runway nav, auto thrust blue.
Delta 15 Golf, your mic was crackly, was that clear to land, 9 left?
Oh, sorry, Delta 15 Golf, yeah, pay from 9 left, you are clear.
Perfect, clear to land, 9 left, thanks.
What's my readability?
Clear now.
Speedbird 72 Juliet, line up on 2.
V1.
By November Bravo 10, runway 09 right line for wings.
Neutral.
United 350 behind the departing British Airways, Airbus A320 on your left hand side, line and wait
Line up our
Hero.
right, behind the departing aircraft, United Heathrow.
And nav. Into the soup we go.
Super 70 Juliet, runway 29 right, clear takeoff, wind
And we're
northerly
on
at 3.
autopilot.
09 right, clear takeoff, Speedbird 72 Juliet.
Just climb. Back one on.
And Heathrow Tower, this is United 350, just requesting a quick radio check.
United 350, your readability is 5, help me.
Readability 5 as well, United 350.
Super 35 November Charlie, contact London 134.125.
Over to London 134.125, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, so London approach is off, so we'll go London control. We'll plug that in now and give him a little poke. This weather is not nice at all, is it? It's not nice at all. Now this guy's going to probably be really busy.
250 knots.
For easy takeover.
A firm, descend flight level 160 and speed 250 knots.
Descend flight level 160 and speed 250 knots. Easy takeover.
Easy 2 Lima X-ray, London Control, hello, descend flight level 170, speed 250 knots.
Descend flight level 170, 250 knots,
Bearings 47, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left 180 for you, 47.
Easy 47 Echo Tango, Gatwick Director 126.825. Cover Director 126.825, Easy 47 Echo Tango, copy.
London, hello, it's Speedbird 35 November Charlie, Monday 1 Juliet from Heathrow, 6,000.
Easy 1255,
Right, I was
descend
probably
flight level
stepped on them, wasn't
130.
I? So
Descend flight level 130, easy 1255.
Station contact out of Heathrow, second.
Speedbird 35 November Charlie, out of Heathrow on the Monday 1 Juliet departure, 6,000.
Correction, 35 November Charlie, London, hello, thanks. Flight heading 170 degrees and climb flight level 170.
170 degrees and flight level 170 for Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
right,
Call
so
my
we've
council,
got
redirect to
170 and 170.
Redirect
So,
over DC for my count.
170 degrees.
Hello, Speedbird
and,
72 Juliet, 4,800, 6,000 telling.
1,700. Well,
70 Juliet,
17,000
London
feet,
Control,
sorry.
hello, climb now, flight level 180.
Climb now 180, Speedbird 72 Juliet.
Standard
Easy
barometric pressure.
1034, redirect to
And away we climb.
Let's say again, the direct, easy 1034.
direct to Timber, Tango,
Cabin crew
India,
can be released,
Mike
start their
Bravo
in-flight
Alpha.
service.
Roger, direct timber, easy 1034.
Iberia 531, descend flight level 90.
90, Iberia 531.
And away we
Easy 4 Mike Alpha,
go.
decline flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, easy for my count.
Flight 76 Delta, thanks from a 27 clear for takeoff, the surface wind is calm.
Good take off flight.
P4 Mike Alpha, there's nothing further, monitor Unicom.
Monitor Unicom, easy for my count, okay.
Iberia
Good day, easy 27, next to William, climbing on the Gatwick 3000. 119
Very busy in
730,
London airspace today.
Sorry, is it 27 kilo limo you calling?
Hey, from 3,500 out of Gatwick.
Over. Speed
27 kilo limo, thank you.
lights
Climb
come off.
now, flight level 130.
Seatbelts are off now.
Okay, climb 130, easy 27 Kilo Lima.
Earrings 47, resume our navigation, direct to Timber.
Direct to Timber, Earrings 4.
Easy 1255, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, easy 155.
Easy 1034, descend flight level 100.
It's only 100, easy 134.
Return to 5 Papa Alpha, nothing
this guy's
further,
really
monitor
busy.
Unicom.
Really, really busy.
Easy 2 Lima X-ray, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, easy 2 Lima.
Easy 3 Echo Golf, descend flight level 140.
Descent flight level 140, easy takeover.
Easy correction, Seabird 35 November Charlie, resume our navigation, now direct to Examab.
Direct examine, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, so direct examine,
Running controls,
which I'm
fire
assuming is
285 ready for
examine.
departure.
There. Insert.
Flight
That's
2885, thank
direct.
you, line up runway 27.
Line up 27, fire 285.
London Control, DTG 350
So hopefully he should hand us
Number
over
350
to
under
Unicom
control, hello,
very, very
saying
shortly.
you maintain altitude 6,000 feet. Seabird 1 Kilo London.
Go ahead, 1 Kilo.
Hello, direct Ockham and descend flight level 90.
And level 90 direct Ockham and 1 kilo.
Seabird 35 November Charlie, nothing further, Unicom.
Over to Unicom, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, there you
27
go.
Kilo Lima, nothing further, Unicom.
Over to Unicom.
Unicom,
That's our
easy
ATC
27 Kilo
done
Lima,
for
goodbye.
this first bit of the sector.
Seabird 70
I'll
Juliet,
jump back in
Unicom.
when we're descending into
Unicom,
Nice.
70
Hopefully the
goodbye.
weather's cleared up a
Easy
little bit.
1034, speed
And I'll leave you with some
250 knots.
lovely climate cruise highlights.
Marseille Control, a very good afternoon. It's Speedbird 35 November Charlie, flight level 330.
Speedbird 35 November Charlie, Marseille, good evening. Cleared Nisa 7 Romeo arrival.
Cleared the Nisa 7 Romeo arrival, Speedbird 35 November Charlie. Marseille Control, Speedbird 35 November Charlie, requesting descent.
Speedbird 35 November Charlie, descent level 140.
Descent flight level 140, Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
And the anatomy for ready for descent.
Hello, welcome back into the flight deck. We are now descending to flight level 140.
Fraction 353 Tango, descent to flight level 310.
We are with Marseille
Descend
Control
to flight
at the
level
moment.
310, fraction 353.
Everything's been good so far, apart from weather down here is crap. The weather is
Correction.
in Nice is
Clear 294 approved, report back.
some quite bad winds, so hopefully we get in.
Speedbird 39 November Charlie, descent level 80, you can expect RNP Zulu coach runway 04 left.
Descent flight level 80 and expect the RMP approach 04 left for Speedbird 35 November Charlie.
Right, so he's changed the approach. We were set up for the ILS Zulu. We've been cleared the Nisra 7 Romeo arrival via Muz. So we are going to the flight plan arrival. It's going to be the RMP, so the
Alpine
RMP
837 uniform, Unicom, altitude -8. Good evening.
goodbye. Left, which is that one.
Marseille Control, top 691, Kilo
Via
Bravo,
Muz.
flight level 360.
Top 691 Kilo Bravo Marseille, good evening guys,
I'm
95.
going to insert. It won't let us insert, so what we'll do is pull heading, insert, and back onto heading.
And top 691 Kilo Bravo, you are cleared British 4 November arrival.
And then we're direct to
Level 4 November arrival, top 691, Kilo Bravo.
Typic. That one there. And we'll insert.
Fraction 353 Tango, contact Roma radar 127.125. Good evening.
We're doing a
Alright, 127,
nav
decimal
arrival,
125,
which is
have a nice
cool.
evening, fraction 353.
There are many nav arrivals when I'm flying the Airbus, so it'd be nice to do one of those. I believe is the reason they don't do the ILS at night. Something. I think there's something to do with the reason they don't do the ILS at night, or it might just be out of service. I mean, in the real world, I flew into this cabin crew Lanzarote the other week, and they had to set up the RNAV RMP-03 into Lanzarote because the ILS is in for maintenance. So it happens. But luckily the RMP, the RNAV, it takes us down very similar minimum, so we'll just leave it.
23 Alpha Papa Marseille, good evening. Proceed direct to Irma.
Direct Irma, Alpha Papa.
Right, so Muz is the next bit, and we're coming up on some nasty weather, as you can see. We're going
Alpine
1005.
303 Bravo, Unicom 22.8, good evening.
Unicom 122.8, Alpine 303 Bravo. Merci, bonne soirée.
So when we pass the Mike Uniform Sierra waypoint, it's a heading of 090 degrees, and then he's going to vector us in. I believe the reason they do that is to keep you away from the expensive houses, basically. That's why they do it, which is quite funny. It's a bit like Barcelona, where you've got to make that left-hand turn after departure, otherwise you fly right over like the famous people's houses. So there's 8,000. And seatbelt sign's already on. I'll put that on at 20,000 feet, so they should be already sat down.
Parfait, bonsoir, Fox Charlie Hotel, niveau 70 en haute sur Tolna.
Fox Charlie Hotel,
Being knocked
Marseille,
around a little bit here. This is not really
confirmez
is it?
l'approche vous a lâché.
Absolument.
Fox Charlie Hotel, c'est reçu, procédez à votre discrétion, pas de trafic à vous signaler les services de suite vol uniquement.
Et on poursuit, Fox Charlie Hotel, merci.
So just pull head in, because he might give us a vector.
Parfait, contrôle Air France 7942, bonsoir monsieur, niveau de vol, unité 40.
Oh, this wind is horrible.
Air France 7942 Marseille, bonsoir, montez niveau 240.
Slow down to 220 knots now.
Oh, montez au maintien 240, Air France 7942.
I get a bit of speed brake action out in a second. Actually, no, we're level segments, so we don't really need it, do we? Right, engine anti-ice on, because we are still below 11 degrees, and we're going into these thunderstorm clouds, it looks like.
Top 691 Kilo Bravo, top of descent.
Top 691 Kilo Bravo, descend level 1, question 160.
Sending 160, top 691 Kilo Bravo.
Yeah, look at that weather. Wow, we've been knocked around here. Knocked around silly.
300. Button 35, Mike Marseille, good evening, guide 95.
Also control, it's a speedboat 35 November Charlie. Can we expect a low descent?
Speedboat 35 November Charlie, apologies, route tag Lempu, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1005, clear down P Zulu approach 04 left.
QNH 1005, cleared down to 4,000, direct Lempoon, cleared RMP approach 04 left, speedboat 35 November Charlie.
Right, so it looks like he forgot about us a little bit, which is fine, because we're still
Air France 7942, la montée sur le temps, 22 décimètres.
4,000. We'll go down.
122 Air France 6942, merci pour le
That
contrôle.
turbulence
Au revoir.
is really bad now.
Pardon?
Go direct Lempu. And the lever of shame can come out.
Et bonsoir, Alpine 823 X-ray, passing flight level 110, climbing
Well,
14.
it would not be.
Bravo, Oscar,
I can tell you, it would not be nice to be on this aeroplane now, being thrown around a little bit here. It's not nice at all.
So let's second position.
Just watching that speed to make sure it doesn't get too low. Too
Alpine
high.
823 X-ray on course to Bravo, Oscar 143.
So the wind's on at
83
level, not that bad.
You
So
ended
it
off
should
on
just
Unicom
be this
a long
cell
time ago,
here.
so Unicom to 2.8. Good evening.
228 the approach switch to contact you. Unicom Alpine 823.
So we have been cleared approach, cleared to land. Not been cleared to land.
Alpine 508, reaching flight level 140 for higher, direct at Lagos.
Alpine 508, Marseille, good evening. Unfortunately, we'll be closing shortly, so continue to climb on Unicom to 2.8. Have a wonderful evening.
Continue time on 122 Alpine 508, good evening.
Looks
The
like
old
he's
station
closing.
Marseille is now closed. You can all meet at Unicom to 2.8. Have a
There you go. Oh,
bye-bye. Bye-bye.
that message ended.
Bye-bye.
Right, so Unicom, we are cleared to land because I'm in control now. We've gone below the guidance there, which is fine because I want a level segment to slow the aeroplane down a little bit. Start configuring with flaps. Right, so 4,000, we'll go 1,000. We'll go approach, and approach nav is activated, so when that glide comes down, we should be able to intercept it. There you go, vertical speed has gone blank, and we're now descending with vertical guidance and lateral guidance. So speed brake is still out. Trying to get under that amber bar so I can get flap 2 out. Once we get flap 2 out, I can stow the speed brake and hopefully the aeroplane will slow down on its own. So flap 2. We can watch flap 2 come out. We'll stow the speed brake. We'll go 170 knots so the engines just remain idle.
Nice approach, it's a speedboat 35 November Charlie, 10 mile final 04 left.
Right, so they've been made aware. Anyone on the ground, I don't see anyone, but I'm just making the call just in case some lunatic tries to line up on 26 right or something. I think the other runway's 26 right. There's actual lightning bolts off the right hand side there. So this should be, oh there you go, huge thunderstorm and lightning cloud over there. Runway's in sight, so just still a little bit bumpy. That's why I like putting the fixed rings on as well, because we're doing this RMP approach, so I can tell when we're like 5 miles away from the runway. It just gives me a little bit of visual guidance and situational awareness, so I can get the gear down and start configuring flaps with plenty of time. Wind seems to be calming down a little bit now. Speed vector is going up still, but it's a lot better than it was about 2,000 feet higher. Right, manage speed, gear down. Flaps 3. Wait until we have, we'll add a couple of extra knots, we've got 137 on the final approach speed. Wait until we've got 160. Speed, spoilers armed. Flaps full. Landing checklist, no blue, good land.
East traffic, Speedbird 35 November Charlie, 5 mile final, 04 left. East.
Right, so they've been made aware that we are on a very short 5 mile final, so no one enter the runway. We've got visual of the runway actually, and the go around is 3,000 feet, so we'll disconnect the autopilot, let's do a little bit of hand flying. So order of throttle's still in, and we have visual of the runway. 04 left is the shorter runway, so we've got medium multi-brake flaps full. Should get us off at Fox Romeo or the other the other exit point. Bit of a gust there, correcting. Slight bit of upward pressure. Thousand feet. Everything's looking stable. Right, we've got landing inhibit. So what landing inhibit is, it's the system that stops any unnecessary oral alerts or phone calls from the cabin. So at the point of landing inhibit, if the cabin purser or anyone was trying to contact flight deck, nothing would happen.
500.
It's just to alleviate any possibility of the startle effect. But looking stable outside. Airplane's been nice and smooth, the weather's cleared up nicely over the airport. 2 red, 2 white, corrected slightly, just gone a bit below, there you go. Picture's looking good. Runway's in the same position it's been all descent.
$100. 50. 20. Retard.
Down we are, speed brakes up, reversers now green, decelerating. That was pretty nice. For the Phoenix, we're going to go through Fox Romeo. We'll stow the reversers and we'll kick the auto brake off, and we can have a slow trundle over to the next exit. And the stand we shall go for is 14 Charlie, where the real aeroplane parked up today.
East traffic, Speedbird 35 November Charlie, vacated 04 left, Nice.
Right, so we told everyone if there is anyone at the airport that we're vacating, we'll get the weather radar off. Ooh, bit sensitive on the rudders there, Captain. Let's slow it right down. The problem with the IAEs, because of the high idle, it doesn't half run away from you, the speed when you're taxiing, especially like when there's no rain and it's dry. So we'll continue this left-hand turn, and then it's the first right into the stands, and then we'll select from the map. Get the APU on. And another successful flight in 2024. This sim is coming along very nicely. I mean, the views that we had on takeoff and arrival were absolutely stunning as well. So, right, so sorry you won't be able to see the map, but we are going to go for 14 Charlie, and we do not need anything else. Right, handling by Air France. TCAS can't come off. Beautiful. Wasn't too bad of a landing in the Phoenix. I'm well known for smashing the bus, so it's nice to get a good couple of landings in the Airbus. I mean, my track record with the Airbus for the past couple of weeks has been quite good, so getting used to the characteristics, how it feels, flare logic, It's all coming to me a little bit now. I was mainly Boeing before, but the Airbus is starting to rub off me a little bit. So, left-hand turn here, and this is Just Sim's version 2 of Nice. It's really nice, actually. It's probably Just Sim's best work. It's their best scenery by miles. It's really good. Actually, I think this is the first time we're flying into Nice on the sim, but this scenery is gorgeous. I've flown here quite a lot. This is like my go-to short sector on VATSIM, because there's always VATSIM ATC down here. So I always do a cheeky little trip as EasyJet in the 320 from Gatwick or Luton or Edinburgh, where they fly to Nice daily. Come and send it down. Even from Edinburgh, it's only 2 hours 2 minutes sometimes. So it's quite a short sector. Like today, I mean, yeah, just over 1.5 hours to get down here from London. That's pretty good going. And the weather seems to be clearing up nicely here in Nice. I wish I was down here instead of back in gloomy old England. Right, there's 14 Charlie. Slow it right down to a crawl. Taxi light can come off. We don't want to blind the ground crew, do we? And we can give it a little bit of a swing round. And the IAE engines are really nice. The CFMs, you need to add a little bit of thrust occasionally. With the IAEs, I mean, I've been idle all the way since coming off the runway, and just having to apply a bit of brake, which is nice. It's such a nice feeling, the ground handling on the Fenix. They've done such a great job. It makes me so excited for the Neos. The Neos are going to be really good. Right, let's see if we can get all the zeros. Parking the past couple of times has not been the best. Right, call it a day there. That'll do. We'll go set the parking brake, engine 1 and engine 2 off, beacon light off. Seatbelts, APU bleed on, and welcome down to Nice. So guys, welcome down to Nice. Another successful flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and another successful flight on VATSIM. Very enjoyable flight today, great ATC both ends, with a lovely landing into Nice. This is a bit of stunning scenery down here. It's a part of the world we don't visit much, but we'll have to come back soon. It's been nice to fly in the Fenix again. I haven't flown the IAE engines in a while on the 320, especially British Airways. So it'd be nice. It's been nice to jump back into some Speedbird ops at Heathrow. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video.